edino esi enso entesa yebebo mabaso samode sa adwumadi esi mwani so Mr. Kasa na yede brofo na frafratwi no. So as we prepare for the upcoming elections, as journalists, as media houses, let us use the various digital platforms that we have to educate the people and also campaign peacefully and factually. No sensationalism. And we should also make sure that we deter from falsehood. Let us not create fear and panic based on the people that we invite into our studios. I will take this opportunity to entreat the hosts to be in control of the program. And Pembebre, ye frefra mayoko fono eba. Wuti anye wa ye host no. Na wo mo wa koye guest. Etai sipa ye hu ne bebre. Na me say 60 days ya kai. Eye ni bre kwan so. Various political parties obi ani abre. Ebi pese ye breaki 8. Ebi nso pese ye say 8 no. Na ye be ne day. Producers, hosts, take charge of the program. Na I'm saying, ye mami ofri NCC kaye. Kasa ye be free ye numbeba. Yes, ye journalists, ye media houses. Yen kai who say, ye sign for ye who so say ye agenda setters. Ye set the agenda no for the nation. Ye ma asema e hote ene be free ye num ebeba. Debia ye ka na ye twa ye ni akofre Rwanda. Na ye be koswa di Rwanda aye mfato ho. E ye obi enum asem keke. A ote microphone echi ene kofa bae. Yen kai ho se timemufo no ne omofo se omote e wo radio so no eno ene nokre. Na me se yen principles eye miensa. To educate, to inform, and also to entertain. But Yankai who say, even in entertainment, yes, sign education. And to Yambo Modern, Sebra program ebe shasiye. Fit is Abreya Kopim December 7th, and even after December 7th, you be making sure say Jumediano, Jumedia ede in Kambum, ebeba omainim. Na yen Ghana no, Ghana ba kope. Ye share the world map. Ghana enye ahuro bebre, ba kope. Eno ne yen ye maya ye we. Ebi ni bebi ebium. Na sasumdue beba, ejina me ene woso. Na yen kai ho se, yen media no so no, ye wajumedie sronko a, wo se yedi. Sene ye be ya asumdue ade bia ye bo ho de ru na ye hwehwe no, ebetimi abaso. Afe ade ba ko a me de beto eye program no crew no anim ne say ansa na mo be hyase no make sure say you do your fact check ehu hia papa esan say ye what the era of misinformation and disinformation and moma enkrofo kwan mo de omasem e beto dwa no kai hu say asem na odi to dwa no why ye ho fact check sane be ya senye no kra wama natwe asan na timemuni na ono so tie e wa abonten no wa amfa no se eye no kre ono so because ye share clip na wo se nipa ni abre papa I sent tokwa but enye ntokwa se ne menua ne kan democracy eye kabi na me so menka bi ye to aba eye yadwen e na ye kire enye ntokwa me kire madwen sa so mesi na me pe ne se wo so odi oman so wo so wo kire wadwen se we e na wo pe no but ye kan ho se enye ntokwa enkoma nyina no efie ba akoma na ye nyina ye be de ye besan ya betna enti ye fa kwanya so ye Ghana Journalists Association abom abaso bebre wo sa adwumede amodi isi mwani so na ye mpai bon se rade nka mo ho Oma munyansa nimudie a mobetimi de aye na ewie peye na sumdwe na ye nyina ye hwehwe no yenya medamwase.
Yes.
Thank you. Mama Johnson bono mumma na nyefe na enyeje.
My Vice President, Madam Linda Asante, or sick of Mamikebino, it's very necessary and one in the Juma. We also have in our midst a political marketing lecturer at the University of Education, Oweniba, in the person of Dr. Bernard Tutu Buahen. Yeah, first of all, I see Asia Dr. Brad briefly on also solidarity message, you know, they might.
And also once them deka kra obeka chre Ghana, my.
Yo, that's me about me abema. Me so mejina, say, Simpia Atenka Media Village. Ede amame. Seven so ben kasa I was said to my dear so na. Mama Obibia Akwaba. Say, said ye nyina ye kyerɛ ya adwene no. Enche enafua aduasia na yebeto aba. Na yesi kontomponi no se madansi ni wo akyiri. Said ye tie bia no ena aduasia no ebeba. Na ebeba yi na edie na yebeye enche bia na foreign media stations esha asese omo frefre me na omo busa Ghana Abator de eko ene de yebehwe ni mu no na asefo na empebebre no de omo busa yese yenim se Ghana yeka kabiba menka bia ekwani mu yie Ntidie na Ghana oman ebeye ede abo sa abudin eho ban na kire se ewiase nyina ehwe yen enti yentimi mfa yasumdue yentimi mfa anamontu ayetu ani baabi a yabiduru no yentimi mfa ni agro eye menu mienu yashade ene yasade se yebehwe ama kabima minka bi akonanim na yeka se minu mienu ya hyede ene ya sede a na de na yeka Ghana ni biara wo ye Ghana ni dedi kan eye wa hyede se woto aba enti abato ne de e wo se woto isan se wan to aba wan kyere wadwen one chere wadwen so anache samamu no ayebu no e free 2025 January 7th aircon won ka ho the legitimacy of your vote is very important. Eti se obi ka se na mento aba na che se nipa kro ne mpeso obeka ho se yebebu oman no eti yen ya yeti hayi yen ya yetie atenka ne dai no e wose yetimi ekyerɛkyerɛ menkrofo te asiesa ya sɛdeɛ kyerɛ sɛ ebre ye bre sɛ yetimi hyɛ oman Ghana animonyam emprempi yebeto ababewie wo beti sɛ o nkrofo bi akɔyɛ dede nkrofo bi akɔbɔ maa nkrofo bi akɔtututuo esrɛ Madam DJ Vice President kasa no ka sɛ ya na ye pray ho ne de yensa kyerɛ Liberia ne de yensa kyerɛ Rwanda na wonso so aye de na wonso bɛyɛ dan da chi obi emfa ne nsa enkyerɛ Ghana so ti sɛ oye na okokoto aba din waye wahyɛde awie wahyɛde sɛ wato aba no wie ukufie na afei wako akɔpɛ baabi atena na wadwendwene wo ho ani die besie ho mepɛ sɛ mɛkyerɛ madwen kakra ɛwɔ bibi ho isan sɛ ye politicians wa ha yi media fo wa ha yi die na biko bi manka bi die na kyerɛ sɛ nye ma menka nsi so dia sɛ 2024 enoma bi ebe daddy ama say wupe wumpe ebedi Abator no mu akoten ana akoten dedi kan ye rejected ballots. We a politician na what ha be concerned about rejected ballots. Ebia winim say ubewini. There's no two ways about it. It is sometimes I'm too quick or I'm slow. I'm putting it that way. I'm too slow to talk about predicting elections. Eba say you bisasa abaye ebeto no enefue eduesen echi no hwan de be wini a yam twetwe me nan ase. Isa say normal bebre ebetimi asesa your prediction, and one of them rejected or spoiled ballots. A brain ho kamema breakdown kakra. Promises and delivery. Minana eba de ni bi na kan na se mo se wabomu na kire wado. So ho. Ya na edu ba bia politicians omo pentem ehebo na ebeduru ba bi ne na ne wura fi se bo hye na me hye no me ni hu aka de ntimi nye ntinem aduesen ya aka yi se wo hyebo a ohun clip na omo bo kire ye no ebi su nyame ani omo bo hye no omu su nyankopon ani na nyankopon ani sabe enti se kusi ani no afa wo mfikiri akwakwati kusi ani wayi nani ato ho. Media, political alignment, and neutrality. The bo infidie nkrata enom ne baby a omkekako ena afi se omo be kire se yeni bankum anase yeni nifa. Yenim se nka media de yen ya nka yenni enne no mo na mo kasa ma yen ya ye kasa enu akire no mo na mo kasa ma yen enti kokodu ba bi na se wu kire ma ye hu se wo dom party bi anase media station we de asimasi ene teye enti mimpew e wasa me kasa ma no na che se wadi etiefo ana ahwefo hwamo uti anyi a ubetimi di oyone ubetimi di mpapamu ubetimi di ohaw abre o man no na yese okonfo bone ehye nkom sekuru emmo a wono so one nabusuafo omutimi bi enya baakofo na enya ena enye obaakofo no nanane abrewa obi a nanane abrewa enunti sede awiabo emankuto enane no saa na ensu beto amenkyere so ayedan anane. Clientelism, brofokasa kano clientelism. Emi say DJ president kan ho te ho kakra. Ano emi say NCC mami o te ho kakra. Eni saying 1992 na enchansen pan bikurum ye fra no pan ena na yeche e wo mpoa no edu ba bi na bedane ntoma ene ko mu sese yeche cars yeche cement yeche asase na ufa ahudie ena wo ton se wo obi a woto aba na tumi a omane di ama no woton ana ye mambofo de toso ye se woton a na woton wone wasefo asumdue modache na woton na sebim prediasa menka mfansie ɛna menkorɔkorɔ no sɛ woyɛ politician na sɛ wonya confidence na sɛ wotumi ɛkɔkɔtɔ obi vote a na wo nso so sɛ bimprɛdua sanka wo nsɛm fata sɛ wobɛdi ɔman n'anim. It's as simple as that. Because you see, you don't have the legitimacy of leadership. You don't have the legitimacy or the backing of the people. You have actually put the people in duress. Politics is not about trade. It's not bargaining. Now, Usha adia clientelism ede ha Ghana mamuo ni kabini nyina ye say etimi mankrofo enwene emfiri wo mupem entoaba eti nipa no beji sika na wie eni na ansan ni na anu no anu no ho besre moma yenhwe na yensiesie yeman na say yehwe ni esiesie o man Ghana Oman Ghana enso so betua yeka medamase.
Yes, so yeah,
that was a great speech.
Mumiamonsem Emma Dr. Bernard Tutubuahin, or your political marketing lecturer, University of Education. Winiba ebasana on se lectures no your prugu sana. Oko lecture ho na onya lecturer say na otono boasi chichi matia say so we know the angle everything is coming from. Papa, thank you very much.
So sign am a new term, a new English. Or say titi ho nom the pine. By a kikani nyina boom na clientelism. Na just na kenten so na politicians na chichebi. Timu amuchiche kenten no titi ho no munyai.
All right, thank you. We are still taking our solidarity messages from our invited guests. Now, Yebeko, the People's National Convention, PNC, Amanyoku Nimwamo National Chairman, and Yera Samson, Asaki, Alwin Gobet. Briefly, Wamo Kansam Kakra Ediatre.
Amma.
Papa.
Me ho waje.
Me shehu.
Waje ya na. Ti basa ware ana me boa.
Aye.
That's fine. Very big good morning to all of us. I think it's still morning. I am just a newcomer. I think yesterday on the 7th of October I was 1 month old in the office. And as usually we all know that PNC went to our National Delegate Congress on the 7th of September. So I'm a newcomer, isn't it? So when I make errors like the EC, you pardon me, isn't it? But I'm not going to make errors here. The group financial manager representing group chairman, the manager in charge of Atinka Media, our key special guest person coming from the National Peace Council, my colleagues, political leaders, the vice president of the GGA, representing the president here some few minutes ago, our NCCE rep, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, staff and management of Atinka Media Group. I bring you greetings from my political party and especially my leader, His Excellency Bernard Mona. We were very excited when we heard that Atinka Media want to commission or launch Abator, which as part of their social corporate responsibility is to contribute their quota by discourse, opening up their doors with all their media outlets for Ghanaians and we, the political parties, to come and sell our message and then tell the Ghanaian people what we want to do. And as all the speakers that came before me, it is one common thing, we are talking about peace. And I will demonstrate that to you, that when the EC, the Electoral Commission, on the 20th of September, disqualified my political party, we did not hit the street with placards or with cutlasses or with sticks to say, let's go and kill them. We said, as a responsible political party that wants to govern this country will have to go with peace. And so, if our right is infringed, the best place for us to go for arbitration and resolution is the law court. And so, management of the media, I think, can hear, PNC have taken the lead that if we agree and disagree, no matter how we disagree with the EC, the best place for us to go is to go to the law court. And I can announce to you that yesterday was our first appearance, and our second appearance will come in, and EC couldn't file their response, even though they were safe, and the court have adjourned to enable them to file their response, to come and tell the court why they disqualified my political party. And then sitting would resume on the 16th of this month. And so, PNC, we are for peace. As I said that, I also want to use this opportunity to appeal to the government, because I saw my dear sister from the NCCE who came to speak. And I know that the government has not made any special commitment to the NCCE to go all out there and educate our Ghanaian voters, our civic responsibility. If the government has done it, I want to say that the government hasn't done it enough, because we are left with 61 days to election. I used to see 92, 96, 98, right? 2000. I used to see how NCC used to be going up and down educating, visible. But as we speak now, that is not happening. It's all boiled down about Ministry of Finance release their budget to them. Let them go out there to educate Ghanaians. I'm saying it with passionate. The lecturer made a very important observation, and I think Madam also did that. Educating us will reduce the numbers of rejected ballots that we saw in 2020, over 1 million votes. And so if NCCE is powered very well, yes, I know it is also a responsibility on we, the political parties, to also go out there and educate. But as constitutional vested in power with them, it is the bosom of the NCCE. And if the institution is there, we are not giving them the funds, how do they get out? Logistics. How will they get out? So I'm saying the government, the aggressiveness of giving resources for their political party to campaign, please give the same resources and attention to NCCE so that they will educate Ghanaians. So by the time who will win comes December 7th or 8th or 9th, that the EC would declare our electoral results, then the whole Ghana will know that this is proper transparency, because we are all educated well how to go and vote, how not to reduce the rejected or spoiled ballot, and that's the best way. So whoever win, overwhelmingly, will not head into court anymore. I thought you should applaud hands for what I've just said, because the NCE did. They need resources to go in, and they cannot come to the Republic and say that we have not been given the resources. It is their responsibility to do that for us. My dear brothers and sisters, we will make sure that our political party reps will come to all your platforms and help in this cause. The PNC, since 1992 till date, has been one of the most peaceful political parties. I saw how aggressive party foot soldiers were when they saw the eclipse. That is not the tension we want to see. We want to see the Ghana we had after 1992 elections, after 98, after 2000, 2004, 2016, 2020. So for 2024 will not be exceptional. We want to have our Ghana back. You and I have no any other place to go. And so we at PNC, we commit for peace, and we will do our discourse with all the peace that it deserves. Our duty is to come and educate Ghanaians what are our policies, if you vote for us. And I know, inshallah, shall win our case in court, and my presidential candidate will be back to the ballot box, and come 7th December, Ghanaians will vote for that vibrant young guy called Bernard Mona to become the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mr. Samson Asaki Awingobet is the national chairman for People's National Convention, PNC, or say inshallah, Abator Bekoni Wieno, na yera Bernard Mona from the PNC, and you signed as a president of the Republic of Ghana. This is democracy. Yebeko, the new patriotic party, NPP, Amanyokono Akache, deputy communications director, and yera George Krobia Asante.
Hello. Good morning. I bring you more than possible. I bring to you greetings from the New Patriotic Party, and especially from the next president of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. That it is possible, man. I have a very simple duty here. And I think our duty here is to come and show solidarity to our friends from Atinka Media Village. I don't think I would have to abuse this platform and turn it into a campaign platform. So I will do justice to the purpose for which I've been sent here. I don't also think that this is a platform for any of us to settle scores with government. In fact, when this platform is formally launched and all political parties are to show appearance, then we will have the opportunity to talk about our records. And I believe on any day, the New Patriotic Party have a superior record so far as the governance of Ghana is concerned. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
not being said.
You are not done.
No, I'm not.
Hey.
Thank you.
It was just a preamble.
Intro.
But you have given a
Preliminary
PNC. You have given a PNC only presidential candidate so far as 2024 elections is concerned. 1 minute 5 minutes. Now you Makasa 10 seconds. That can never be possible.
It is possible.
I wish you for the Edikan Yabebo Atinka Media Village management team Abaso. Atinka, you keep setting the pace. For us, the MPP, we have a special relationship with you. And of all your programs, and over the years, your comporting our platforms are Yabasu. At least, if for nothing at all, the Vice President of this Republic, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Ama, for once, what Timmy has set a piece, and he said, Ghana say Abator, we should campaign on issues devoid of attacks, character assassination, and all manners of unprintable commentaries and what the tendency of destroying our democratic credentials. And we must commend the Vice President for such a bold initiative. And all political parties in Ghana, they are now talking about the need for Ghanaians to vote based on manifesto. And this was made possible because there's a certain presidential candidate called Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. And I think that is the best way to go. Ghana, your democracy, and anytime I hear people on radio and on TV calling for Ijabetum, Ghana best say, then I ask myself, say, now what wokas Ijabetum Kura, no one Kasakura one side the Tuchadi. You don't have it. The only good thing we have in this country is the peace and stability of this country. And again, will be to meet na radio, so na TV, so a cannibal swasem. Sometimes some of the commentaries cry, Yabeka actually my opinion, no, aya one cast out to TV now we share TV, and now to radio now we share radio. And one cast out when you're president, you know. Sometimes aya will say, how is the president containing this? Meboana. But it's say you were on my peninia. What say? Kabi mamin kabi ase. Na what jikami mamin kabi dintino. Wamagana ni biya fa ahudie a otimide den echere na adwene. Mejina ha on behalf of the national chairman, the general secretary of the New Patriotic Party. Na mashe Ghana fo nyina abo. Say eye atinka Abator fie nhyehyɛ ya na dwumadie ya amode ato aproso yi no. Yen MPP for yegitum. Na yebɛhyɛ Ghana fo nyina abo say Ghana is not going to burn. In fact, Ghana will vote in peace. Ballot will be counted in peace, and declaration will be made in peace.
Thank you. Yeah, that's say Momonsem Emayera George Krobia Asante, or a Deputy National Communications Director. Emma, the New Patriotic Party, on Irakwe Kukwashi, Anna Ebaya no Kukrudu. Kukrudu. This is the beauty of democracy. Everyone on your TSM, Eyezu. And from the National Democratic Congress, NDC, Abator, let's welcome Honorable Daniel Kosi Ashaman, former Member of Parliament, Buemu constituency. Momonsem.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
The MD of the Atinka Media Village, the MCs, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I am very happy today that the members of the Atinka TV asked me to represent my party for the first time fully. I was afraid because I didn't ask permission from my seniors. So I sent a text message. And the response that came was so welcome. Say, please, Honorable, go ahead. And that shows that I am standing in the name of National Democratic Congress here to speak to you. Thank you very much. Ezu. Eyazuzu. Eyazu. That's cool. And my greetings to the Biasa, very beautiful ladies. I am sure the gentlemen are not annoyed at all. Thank you. This year's elections is coming just 60 days from today. And when you open our resetting Bible of NDC, that's chapter 2024, verses 1. It says, Ghana will hold its most important election in December this year, one in which the very soul of our nation is at stake. So NDC is telling everybody that we are going into this election peacefully, with love and understanding. You realize that the campaign is over. You saw we, the politicians, campaigning, debating. Let us take ourselves like our mouth. We, the politicians, are the teeth that bite. But we should not forget to protect the tongue. the thank in our mouth, we should not forget to put. That is the soul of the nation. The thank you see are the people in this nation that we politicians need to protect. You know, if the thank is not there, you can't swallow. If the thank is not there, you can't talk. You can never be audible. That is how NDC is taking itself into these elections. I said the elections is over because many of us politicians yentanka nsema esese yenkanchre wonom betuaban. Yeba na the conspiracy theory and we are say wa wu kwa kutuaban. Adia udi ko akutuaban say who turn those we dwade no 80 we a taxi driver we juma no 80 sanyama na yedi kwa kutuaba o enti me mo bi mbe ma osika nipa no ma osika a ende udi wi a u taxi a u twe no petrol no obeye di ato enti abato no yesi ye hwe ya sitinu mu ama ya to abapa enti hwe wa sitinu mu na to abapa se ne ye haw ni se ye danana do asise odi free SHS edi baaye enkoda wie suku na nkoda pejuma ejuma ne ho mahama si odi ejuma no e ba be man nkoda no na esanse enkoda no dosu ntino osi 24 hours a ewo ho no o chemu 8 hours nti ejuma baako nipa miensa eye with 8 hours injombe we within one day no na 24-hour economy no na ekoso ba ne ebe sre ni se misra wa yesra ban onhye se police for adiomu huni onhye se isi adini huni aban onhye se soja for adiomu huni na se weni nyina akoso yi a menua se party bi luso a esese oti atinka se maloso na se wa wini susu a esese oti atinka se wa wini na se isi amboni bra yi a eho na wontwe no ebeba yempe no sa NDCC ye di asundwe betuaba ama ye di asundwe edi awini Madam Wase.
Yedase Mumonsem Emma Honorable Daniel Kosi Ashama, former Member of Parliament, Buem Constituency, Oti Region, or say yede asumjie ebetuaba, na yede asumjie e declare, na yede asumjie asanswaye swearing in. Yedase.
Once again, Mumonsem Kasia Emma, all our dignitaries for that special speeches, sir. They are praying. Na jumedie bia e wo titinani na chi no ye wo bia ye se oye kasamafo ema ebusuani nyina empanyimfo na chi no ye ko asomdwe fie. Without wasting much time, let's welcome our special guest of honor from the Peace Council, Orairi Janet Sani Kuma, Director, Capacity Development and Outreach, National Peace Council, or the Asomdwe Peace Council. Here are our special guests.
Good morning.
Standing in all existing protocols, I bring you warm greetings from the chairman of the National Peace Council, Dr. Ernest Edujemfi, and also our executive secretary, Mr. George Amu. I've been very pleased with what has been going on here. And in fact, I'm very proud of Atinka Media. They have done a great job. I believe, sir, the platform they've introduced will be a very, very good platform for meaningful discussions. And so I put together a few things, because we know, sir, in the world, if there's no peace, there can be no development. Peace is absolutely essential. If you don't value peace, then try war. If we look in countries around us, it is not any good thing to talk about. If we look at Rwanda, we look at Sierra Leone, we look at Liberia, where their citizens were displaced, where people were killed, they were maimed for life, where their lives were totally torn apart. They even had, Liberia, for instance, they had to stay in Ghana for many years. Please, Ghana, we don't want to go there. Let us never take a democracy or a country for granted. Taking for granted 1 minute. It is not worth it. This radia media ba amede betu mo anim no say mumma yen nyina yen gina hofo asomdwe. Let's all stand for peace. I would like to put before you a few things that the National Peace Council is trying to put in place to ensure that we have a peaceful election. We know elections are so important, as most of the speakers have already talking about voting. So voting is very important. Every citizen who is 18 years, who is of sound mind, who has registered, it is your duty to vote. NCC for I'm sure they are making an effort to also educate citizens on voting and how to vote. They are educating citizens that maybe when you're in the polling station on the voting day, don't wear a party t-shirt to the polling station. They are telling you, stand in the queue. When you get to the polling station, be in the queue. Don't cause confusion at the polling station. They are educating you about how to even thumbprint on the ballot so that we don't create unnecessary spoiled ballots. They are doing all that. They are also even informing us that we should be tolerant. Because sometimes ntokwane bebre comes about because yenti yenhuase. So we ever. So we equiapimni. So we feel north. So we feel water region. So we feel OT. The unifying factor say yen na Ghana for anameboa. Inti sa unity e wo Ghana no, it is paramount. And so say yetoto na said that. And fa ho baby a wufi. Yen na Ghana for. And fa ho kasa woka yen na Ghana for. And fa ho asori a woko anasa osuma wom obi a Muslim, obi a Christian, obi a traditionalist. Nina you accepted. The Constitution, it accepts all these various religions. Inti so be a Christian, no be a Muslim, no be a traditionalist. We can all worship. Obi a bet me edinisum. And so yenina still ye Ghana for. Inti yen shet sa nyamano sum. And what she sane ye kasafa yen hwe ni ye, because ye hwe kuro bi te se Rwanda. Ade a ɛsɛe ɔman no ɛyɛ kasa. Sɛ wonim saa ɛyɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ ne hate speech. Ɛno na ɛma saa massacre ne nyinaa baa wɔ Rwanda. Nti momma yɛnhwɛ yie paa yɛnkasa mu as we go onto media platforms. Let's talk responsibly. Talk about issues. Let's stick to the issues. and not insult each other. The purpose of the platform is to educate the people on what you have to offer, and based on that, they will vote for you. So please, let's stick to issues and not insults. So that's why the national security came out with something that is ballots and not bullets, because we are here to vote and not to fight. Until this election is not about fighting, it's about opinions. Ye cheche ya drink, obiya che na drink, and yen toka. Chere wa drink, minso men chere ma drink. But at the end of the day, no me na me decide in a me vote ya man, based on how I understand your bachelor. Okay. Nti me pese me catch them munyama kakra Peace Council de ato akwan mu a mo pese omo ye samring. Yere ye bibi e friend sensitization on Vigilante Act 999. Eno say ye hu say ebinumu omo fra wo ho vigilante groups. Ye hwe ayawa so West Rogon. Ntokwa bi esi wo ho no. Na ye vigilante fo na edimu akotan bebre. Ene ye hu say sa vigilante activity no si anhwe ye a edi basa bebre beba ye man. In the 2020 election, emaye bon who they reward constituencies na Police Council ye free constituency to constituency ye bon who they who say don't practice vigilantism. Enti anonti egusu aye yesa ejuma no sa brain so ye chere Act 999 ano ye the Vigilante Act nti ye chere amanfo sa Vigilante Act no what is inside the act and as a go against mrana asotwe a obenya as a vigilante group and a vigilante member no eno so ye gusu a ye chere afa ye create bibi yam say ye ne yifo kra le etna say ye ne media commission and other journalists you creating a guidelines on hate speech. That is, National Peace Council has a guidelines on hate speech. And also you go so aye bohu devru ewo amanfo anim so na be ya we will be responsible when we talk, so that we can create fear and panic and create conflicts amongst ourselves before, during, and after the elections. Currently, so yeah, instituted be a friend political party trust building. And say as a National Peace Council, every quarter you share all political parties, those who are registered political parties, you share one, and one bonkomo, yehu ohawa ewo omuntem. And any issues rising up, you won't discuss. IPAC na yekoko. We go there. When the IPAC meetings, we are there to monitor what is going on. Apart from that, you engage stakeholders, because when you say election, it involves a lot of stakeholders. You will police is a very key stakeholder in all this election process. Until you engage the IGP and other police people election you engage CDS, that is the head of the army. Because sometimes the army also comes in when it comes into election. Electoral commission and so didn't come up, because sometimes grievances come up. We need to sit with the electoral commission to discuss all these issues. Until you go so the day in India, anyone in Nigeria, and then Yama etutu ye. There are so many stakeholder meetings with women, with youth, with communities, all over the country. Yakupo North, Nalerigu, so many places. so many places within the northern regions and other regions. We are going up and down just to ensure that we have a peaceful and stable election. And where Chino, ye will be a friend election response group. Chesa, we are creating WANEP, minim semunim WANEP, West African Network of Peace Building. Omo ye partners ye friend situation room. That is on the election day, and we create a situation room. They monitor the actual elections, what is going on. So when there are problems, immediately they can go in and intervene in all these issues. Apart from that, currently, so ye gusua, ye hotspots. Ye hotspots, a baby, aya oja wumpan to pate civil constituencies. No, ye ako ye programs wo. Yen wombeko kokasa. We are trying to get them to sign a constituency peace pact. Into and also yenuma ye gusua. Yenenama yereye senebeya asumdwe betoyi. Now hopefully at the end of the day, we are also hoping that we can, all things being equal, we can also get all parties involved to sign the National Peace Pact, hopefully, because we know there have been some issues, but behind the scenes, ye collaboration, consultations are. We hope eventually we'll be able to sign our National Peace Pact. We will know, sir, as we go to this election, all parties have come on board, agreed, sir, when they can find a peaceful way of resolving these issues at court or any other agreed places. I think that everything is on course. Election always looks a bit dangerous and heated. Just a temperature, normal, especially because we have a former president and we have a vice president, so the tension is a bit high. But I know, sir, there's something within us as Ghanaians. We want to hold on to our peace. I believe so. I believe, sir, we want to hold on to our peace. Now, we will all do anything we can to hold on to that peace. And see, I think I brought the issues that I want to raise. I brought them all up. And I'm hoping and I'm believing, sir, definitely, no matter the situation, we are going to have a peaceful and a fair election 2024, devoid of killings, devoid of civil strife, devoid of so much confusion. And I believe, sir, as we live here, we are all committing to peace. I won't get down unless you say you are committed to peace with your hand. I want to see you waving to me, showing, say, you are committed to a peaceful election. Because if we don't have a peaceful election, then our democracy is gone. What we've taken so long to build, we can't never let it go. So I leave you all with peace. Thank you.
Thank you. We leave you all in peace. Said Maria Patron Zembono Esa. And I think Comedia Village. As part of say Yebema Asumjia Bano. Semokaya, even this year, our flagship reality show. The aim and the theme was Dance for Peace. Baby Ayekubiano, we've been giving peace messages all over the nation. Tiasumgwe and Kai Bonidi Akofompa. Mumamonsum and Mamaho. Yabeda and Penyinfu Kukudam, Ninti and Kasadea on their brain. But remember, in every game, you should have a captain. In every game, you should have a position. In every game, you should know how to play it. Yeah, can answer no people who say Pajumedi be Kosono, a see a down to Macacra. Who say a came was a hell and a quay. Baby, I do know, yeah, Baba on Valley, your frontliners for this year's election. Apart from that, your logo, and have your montages ahodoa who say a bow any Atenka Media Village platform Ubo Zampa Abator and Edusono unveiling of our logo. Nafi ye are ya say yeah.
Ka Atenka Media Village na kai yetiefo ni ahwefo any cherished guests say Atenka Media Village Atenka Television and Atenka 104.7 ewo Accra yewo Ajinkwa 101.9 ewo Kumase ana Hoto 102 and also ewo Takrade makeka figures na bomu amofa ncheme ai inte Atenka TV Atenka FM Ajinkwa FM ewo Kumase ana Hoto FM ewo Takrade yewo Atenka online.com and social media handles ni nyina so ye Atenka TV Ghana.
Without wasting much time, you better turn Safra and Penny for Eshia Ewaha to help us unveil our logo and as well as our presenters, and all the dignitaries.
Pacho,
Acting MD, Group Finance Director, you been here, Munina, Mumamon Sam Emra, Omo Air Kayaho, for us to unveil. Yo.
So please, we are using your screening to know half will go left, then half will go right, so that we can. Yes, a man does one hand in manner mixed fraction. Okay.
For say party for night eh? Omo bro for
me pacho mumra a board ni mama me baby a red gold green no yemra ni say said be a be who screen ye mami pacho madara mon kon check akra
said do one be who screen is until no ba mo check akra amai. Okay, we are counting down in 3 and we are starting off with the unveiling of our logo and our montage for this year's election Abator. Will go all the 16 regions. Tokro BM, Bebia, essay a day Abator Wabakosem, and YSM, a Honsem Bo, any de Udono. Yabesh was this year, Upia, Ebinyana dear, and this is how it's going to look like. And Untino, say who be sa airbo, ewo TV so, Atenka TV, and Ayeke, online portal Nina, na Abator Fie, and Edusono. Afe to unveil our presenters for this year's election as the frontliners. Abator simply means helping you to make the right decision. You can take your seat now. Thank you. You can take your seat now. All over the world, these are frontliners. And all the political news. Guests that who don't TV, so you want to see them in person. And until without wasting much time, we already have Emoswo Himada Moses Amajemfa Ofosu Dakwa. Please let's welcome Akosia Ajewa High Tension. With a big round of applause, let's welcome Nana Fianco. Let's welcome Paul Nosa. Without wasting much time, the man with a great love, Bernard Love. We also have in the presence Budu Sam Kofante. And Owahine, if it's Owahine is in the house, please, let's welcome Owahine.
All right.
We have other reporters and presenters who will join them. Say you bet me all the 16 regions, you know. Others will join them from other regions. But in between time, they are going to be our frontliners. Once again, a big round of applause for our frontliners. Into this year election, no, said the Oberton and it said the year 2 year for no. The president is sitting in our economy. You can take your seat now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so this is Abator Fie, Abator Fie. A branch of it is the Constituency Watch. Yeah, Kaimo say every Thursday, 3 p.m. At Atenka TV, so live on Atenka 104.7. Yeah, call the various constituencies. Yakobi, Akebi, Ghana Tokrobi, Yabebaho. Na Yaba constituents no, and na Yatonsa Fremosa Mumra, na Mombech Madrin. So far said the airco, and then a be informed. I'm making a decision, a particular decision. And then a be informed. I'm what so about Ako A and I say B, sa in church no anaye. Now we give the opportunity to the various political parties, any stakeholders, no monsono, womuni swading no policies, what's our tone policy no, emano eto electorates na akomaso, na otimi eto abama if it's a feed any decisions and kwa anaye making to say Constituency Watch about to a Thursday bia Atenka TV so near Atenka FM social media Atenka TV Ghana ye the bebremo said ye esefata na free na see December 7 yeah the other interesting programs are political shows apart from the ones we have no and also yeah the bebremo said ye we will have enough time na yet me digesting into the policies and issues of these various political parties and the stakeholders need to know yeah so Ediato political parties reps are we have the opportunity Yamamosa opportunity no airtime nim kama obia emra obaka krebi na wabeboderu ama bibia konkan. Apart from the political shows na no we have the airtime on so a yatetebo no so kama mamo etuba documentary na diaba o art na diaba na yabohoderu ama wiase nyina atibi medase.
Sanet here and Untino, this is what we're going to do from now to December. Say every ballot will be counted. Ubia batuo kukrumutibia ebeye ejuma. Once you're 18 years, you know, and penny for say obeto aba. Baby eduno, you better penny for say. You want some baby man penny for sister. Maybe sister.
All right. Yeah, Banadi said yeah can we have programs we yeah Atenka Media Village. Yeah, but Atenka TV Swa from Mondays to Fridays 6 a.m. Equally 10 a.m. Yeah, did the best breakfast show on television. GH. I a friend say Ghana and Yejumedie. I am Oswahima and I meet him say Pomponfe. Bernard Love. I know one and a nephew for you are and so I come home. Yeah, Baba Somo or Sompa. Na ye we know near the programs I hold 12. Yeah, the midday news bebrel. Sanso ana 2 p.m. Yeah, the news in brief ebrel. Ewa Atenka TV so about 3 ani atsna say it's either say the Constituency Watch nebro and I say yeah did the agenda speaker Nana Yafianko ebetene dwom enso ebebrel na ye wi ayekọ no esan se ya hye diasa asint no days bi ha diasa nkomo akoso high tension so ede bebrel mu kama ebo 6 a ye de kase mu ohwam detailed one way analysis papa na ye diabrel eto aso sa nti o TV ne that Atenka TV you are blessed ye kwa Atenka FM so dia every 6 anopa ekosi 10 eye the AM drive with your able host the speaker Nana Yafianko supported by Akose Jewa High Tension any Eko Budusam any Minya Bemya I just said they be out to aha almost so okay and also the bebro kama ye ya na ye di obi edimewu Pastor and our Reverend Martin Samoji and in the crew Eddie Obi Edimewu bro about 12 pay a midday news Awatenka 104.7 ye ya osoremre etswaso ye ni sa now Roman father and before that no sports crew no so betnasi total sports ye de bro ye ya na drive time Roman father ababetne dream or no ano ye running mate Emma Ghana Freedom Party mami ekuya donko nti moba ye fie ha ye wo running mate e wo fie ha nom aha it's no I Roman father and no so at the after drive on beto sa 6 near the Cassia Abro say ya near no ewa Atenka TV ne Atenka FM oko Ajenkwa FM any Ahoto FM interesting program say ya anya de bremo
Abusia ye bedra obiase dwumade bi a wudie bi an ye to nkra e de aseda ema enkra aseda mu wo potoka say say vote of thanks na je say ye to abanyina no na ye da say and to do that without wasting my time, you fancy Mokasia, Akosia, high tension. Oh no, and all the vote of thanks, you know, Ebre, I'm for.
Yamu and Sema Ebu MCs, no, my dear. Boom, 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 boom. Yen Kasabe Bray, and some no one yen paying for a canon. Yenya, Wahen, I obey ambassadors. I'm a peace. Sene be ya ba ye kotono Ghana betumi edin kwanim ye fa akwenye so executive chairman Emma Tobinko group of companies and the Samuel Nana Amotobi the first or any management one more sure oba Atenka Media Village hanso a ye mpanyifo ni nyina eda obi biara se maba ama launch no Ayefe ni tichu ni reps mo National Peace Council mami nyame ensure ye pasanso na political parties ya hodwa yeto yen safre mo smo by dem nyina mo ase Ghana Journalists Association ye papa Albert Kwabena Jonfo went to me ama mami nyame ensure ye papa ene diasa Maya jumani nyina si entumi ankai wa facha yen nemom ade ache no wo sa Atenka TV Atenka 104.7 frequency modulation. Ahoto FM Western region and the Ajenkwa FM Ashanti region. Neni nyina ye na se ne maba ama launch no IF. Nyankopon ensure will be God bless you.
Yeah, that's it, and that was Akosia high tension. Yeah, the nyame ene fiancé yentimi nya dwumadi a onkokron agya enkan ho. Ebem say Reverend Samoji Amani Muso Kakretino. Yes, Yema Isaac. Control. Credit. Also for Isaac. Omebon Pai Emma. Momonsem. Emra Asia also for Isaac. Or yes, so for Mapa.
Wa mokra nka me